Nothing. All right. Talk about something else, man. Lil Durk opens up about why he started to go into therapy and says it's only the place he feels comfortable speaking his mind. Also mentioned that he prefers talking to a therapist over his close ones.
Therapy?
Yeah, therapy now.
Why?
I don't like to vent to people.
How do you open up in that environment? Hard to trust people though. Like again.
No, it ain't. Well, hell yeah.
Well, I mean, to share probably thoughts, to share thoughts with a therapist that you probably haven't shared with your girl or other people close to you.
You wanna know why? Because a therapist can't pull up to the block and be like, "Yeah, he was just crying. He lying. But your guys can. You know what I'm saying? The ones you call your brothers can pull up and gossip. They can do all that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I don't trust them, but I rather vent to a therapist. If I decide to vent to you, that's who I'm gonna vent to. That's just who I decide to vent to. See, that's people problem, but people problem is they vent to the internet today. So every time something happens, that's why they go in there explaining themselves. That's why there's always drama on the internet.
Damn.
Because that's their therapy.
You ever did therapy?
He 100% right, too. Yeah, he is. I think we all needed to some degree. Has anybody here ever been to therapy?
Absolutely.
I know Janae has. And I ain't gonna lie. The tools that Janae has learned in therapy has helped me in my relationship. 100%.
I've been to therapy twice. I've been to anger management. I didn't get it all.
I low-key thought about doing that too. I'm not even an angry person.
Janae, you do not need anger management.
No.
Janae, stop yelling.
Somebody made me think that I needed that. So that's the why I was thinking about going.
Janae,
but
stop.
yeah, no, the therapy worked out because you don't realize that stuff surfaces from shit that happened years ago, and you pressed it down so much that you didn't realize that was what's really making you upset. It had nothing to do with what that person did.
Janae about to bang on you, cuz.
But no, I mean,
Janae's our therapist.
And I'm very fair. I'll sit there in the middle of them and I'll like let them say whatever they gotta say. And I tell my best friend, I'm like, you should think of this.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, you the reason why you didn't talk me off a ledge a couple of times. Only because I feel like, damn, there's a woman who understands where I'm coming from. You feel me? And not being biased
Not
though.
being biased.
Just seeing shit from both sides and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, especially the opposite sex, we don't understand each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't tell us how to be men. We can't tell y'all how to be women, how to feel and shit like that. So it's the tools that you learn. I appreciate that shit too. So a couple of them days, you already know. I was like, man, fuck this.
We be upstairs for like 4 hours.
Yes.
I'm like, it's 3 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah. But sometimes you gotta let it out. Otherwise, like I said, it comes back up in something else. It'll be a dumbass argument, and then somehow you get to what really caused you to
it's the hot pocket, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's something very, very tiny that'll send you over the ledge. And that's always where I was always at in relationships. I would let shit bottle up, and then the smallest thing happened, I'm like, man, I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah, but I had to tell him, I'm like, you can get mad at X, Y, and Z, but okay, so say he got mad at something from me, but he was also mad at it from something from somebody else previous. You could leave me and have the same problem with a different bitch. So you might as well just handle it now.
Address it.
You're gonna have the same problem with a different girl. It don't matter who it is.
Well, that's one thing that you did taught me. Where it's like,
I'm like, you could run away from me. Go ahead, but you're gonna have the same problem with another bitch. So.
But not even necessarily that. It's just like you
It's
can't.
not me, it's you.
You can't. Nah, you just can't like. You can't keep starting over and expect shit to go your way every time, and it's not gonna be like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to deal with something.
You run away from problems, they're gonna be waiting for you somewhere else.
Exactly.
And it doesn't. Honestly, in hindsight, it doesn't make you feel good. You feel me? Like, not to say nothing bad about myself, but I got fucking 2 baby mamas. You feel me? She'll be the third. You know what I'm saying?
Wife first.
Wife first, baby.
At the end
but you know what I'm saying?
Even though I'm gonna be a wife,
4
I'm still
times
the
the
third
charm.
baby mom. Like, to me, morally, that hurts me because it's like I wouldn't pick that route for myself. But it's not, you gotta sacrifice somewhere. It's either have a
Everything ain't
man.
gonna be picture perfect, no
Right.
matter what.
Nothing's
If
gonna be picture
chasing that,
perfect.
you're never gonna.
You're never gonna find picture perfect. But if
And that's
somebody would have
nothing.
told me like, "Oh, you gonna be a third baby mom," I'd be like, "Nigga, no, the fuck I'm not." Just because of how I set my life up. Like I told myself, I'm not having kids with out of wedlock. My mom's a baby mom. My nanny's a baby mom. My grandma was married, but everybody is always a baby mom. And to me, I'm like, I seen my mom struggle with 3 kids. Like, why would I set myself up for that? Not saying that I would struggle, but in my mind, I always from a young age was like, my mom was young. My nanny had my mom at 15. My mom had me at 18. Like, I was always like, I'm not doing that. Like, so I've always said, like, I'm going to try my best to be married. I'm going to try my best to, as my grandma would say, don't put the cart before the horse. So I'm going to try to do things the right way just for my peace of mind.